want to apologize because I literally just woke up. Freaking crust probably still in my eye. I haven't brushed my teeth. I haven't showered, nothing. I usually at least brush my teeth before I start making videos. God damn, fucking sorry. I have to come over here and talk about this because this is very urgent and I don't want my little brain to forget, okay? I want to discuss etiquette or quote-unquote rules or quote-unquote things you can do while watching general messages or tarot readings online. And I feel like this video is going to be very, very important to the collective because I don't see many single videos talking about this because, you know, us as readers, we post things online and we make little disclaimers in the video and make little disclaimers in the description box. I really feel like there might be a video on this, but I want to make sure there's a video on my side talking about how to engage in these videos because it's not talked about enough how when you're using tarot or these oracle messages or these general readings improperly within yourself, it's causing spiritual psychosis for others. It is actually causing misunderstandings in people's lives. Some people are obsessed with tarot readings. Some people are just misusing readings online, general messages, and a lot of people don't necessarily even know how to use them because they believe that you watch them and everything the reader says is, or they watch them and they're not taking what resonates and leaving what doesn't. So let me breathe and let me get in a spot real quick because I don't want to be walking the whole entire time. I want to be kind of stationary. But let me start off from at one topic real quick because I want to. Is that the? Oh my gosh! It's those black little fuzzy caterpillars. Wait, is it in there? Cute. Anyway, I'm gonna find a spot to sit down. But the first, I don't want to say rule because obviously there are no rules to this shit sometimes. But I'm gonna call these suggestions because obviously you guys are all adults, so you guys can follow what I say or don't. I'm never gonna force you to do what the fuck I say. I'm just always gonna make sure that I am spreading valuable information for my collective to stay safe while they're on their spiritual journey. That's all. All right, I'm gonna sit down right here. I just woke up and I got my period, child. So, suggestion number 1. Click on tarot readings, general messages, all those types of videos that are claiming to be messages from spirit, guided messages, those type of videos. Click on them when A, you feel called, when you feel called, when you feel called. B, you get certain feelings in your body like, okay, like what's going on? Like, okay, this seems like I'm drawn to this. I'm sorry, I couldn't stand still. Click those types of videos when A, you feel called, B, you feel drawn to something in the thumbnail. And when I say click on it when you feel drawn to something in the thumbnail, not because like you're seeing with this eye, you're seeing with this eye. Something is drawing you to that video, or you hear even little voices saying click it. And it doesn't mean like actual voices. It means just like a spiritual voice. You know what I'm saying? Click these videos not out of necessity, like you need. Oh my gosh, but like, you know, when they're more urgent, click it. And when you're getting little spiritual nudges, click it. But don't you ever just abuse that click button. And I definitely have done that before when I was very younger because obviously I was being very responsible with watching readings and everything, like just clicking things based off of like, oh, this is what I want to hear, or you know what I'm saying, like click them when you know, like intuitively, okay, yeah, this is the message for me and I'm gonna watch this video. All right. Suggestion number 2. While you are watching these videos, and I know from the majority of people in my collective know this, because I know a lot of people in my collective are respectful human beings, but if you're not in my collective or you're just, you know, whatever, you're just come across this video because it might resonate with you, please be respectful to all tarot readers. I'm not saying do not comment your opinions and your facts. Like, no, I want you to be vocal, but everything can be done respectfully. These people are coming on here with their own free will and working for God so they can give you messages for free. So I just feel like the least you can do is A, like the video when it resonates, B, comment down below respectfully if you want to, and C, if you don't want to do any of that, just send love, or just smile when you watch it, or just, you know, don't send out hate or negative energy while you're watching a video like this, because majority of the time, us readers, we can feel that shit. So even if you're not clicking, or even if you're not sending out on, like, you're typing it or whatever, we can feel when you guys are being negative or you're sending nasty energy because you don't like what you're hearing, even though you know it's true. So, yeah. Suggestion number 3. Once you have confirmation, I'm on the right track. Once you have learned to properly click on videos that you know resonate with you, and you're not abusing that click button, and you're like, okay, well, my intuition has gotten better and I know which stuff is for me, which stuff isn't. Even if it's my videos, like say I'm posting readings back to back to back, it might not, all of them might not resonate, but some of, like half of them might. And then maybe like a year later or a month later, or a few days later, you might get an intuitive feeling, oh, I should watch this now. Sometimes some things won't resonate at that moment, but then other times it'll resonate later on. So it just depends on your inner knowing. Believe in yourself. Anyway, I'm on suggestion 3, I believe. Yeah, suggestion number 3. Once you are watching a video and you're getting your messages, I don't do this all the time, obviously, but honestly, I really should. And I started doing this more this year. But taking notes when you hear something that is very key, or when your ear starts ringing after you hear a certain message within the video, is very important and very imperative, because yes, we can store a lot of information in our brain and in our subconscious, and it can come back when we need it. But if you're writing down the notes and you're writing down the codes and the messages you're getting from spirit through these videos, you can have a list of everything that actually resonated with you, and you can literally leave what doesn't, you know what I'm saying? So for the week or for the month, depending on what kind of reading, because, you know, everybody's very creative on YouTube or on Instagram doing these readings, or TikTok, whatever you're watching it on. They're like, you know, however long or when it resonates, you'll have a list of things that resonate, or a list of things that you need to watch out for, or a list of things you need to think about for that month, that year, whatever, however long, or, you know, for the current energy. Having something written down, oh my gosh, it's a lifesaver. But yeah, that's just a suggestion. I'm guided to show you guys these bushes. They're so beautiful. I love the color green. If you know me, my favorite color is green. Not lime green, it's usually forest green. But I love these, they're so pretty. Anyway, I might add a little sound effect like, should I be over there? I'm gonna go over there. Suggestion number
5.
Suggestion number 4.
Nigga.
You've watched the video, you've taken notes, or you haven't taken notes, you've taken mental note, whatever you just decide to do. If you feel guided to comment or leave a comment under the video, don't be afraid to do it, as long as it's respectful, and you honestly might be helping out the reader. A, you're going to give them confirmation that they're on the right path with their job, and you're going to motivate them. Oh gosh, you're going to motivate them to keep doing their job for God and working for you and working for the whole entire collective. Like, you are single-handedly motivating the leader that you're watching to keep going when you're leaving these comments or leaving a like, because it's a physical manifestation of a confirmation for us that we're doing the right thing. Obviously, we have to really rely on mostly our intuition, and that's okay. But when we get those physical manifestations of a confirmation, it does something to our spirit, and it makes us want to go much harder for y'all and God. So if you feel like, if you feel called to comment on a video, comment, and it doesn't even have to be like philosophical or anything like specific, but you just feel guided to comment, whether it's a heart or whether it's a thank you or whether, you know, whatever. Just don't be afraid, you know. Even if you're not the type to leave comments, like, go out of your comfort zone. You might gain something from commenting on somebody's video because you did something outside of your comfort zone. I believe that when us as humans go outside of our comfort zone and do something within that realm that's not something we normally do, we unlock something within ourselves. And when you unlock something within yourself, you become more comfortable online. And we want to become more comfortable online because obviously we're in the age of Aquarius, with heavy technology being a part of our lives. So you might as well just get used to it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you have to be immersed or obsessed with the technology, but for you to be just to get used to this, you know what I'm saying? And have a healthy relationship with it. Suggestion number, let's see. At any time or place or whatever you feel uncomfortable with the reader, I don't care if you followed this reader for years, months, however long. Unsubscribe, block, not block. Well, if you feel called to block, then yeah, but unsubscribe and stop watching their content. I don't care if it's me. If at any time you feel uncomfortable, I'm not talking about uncomfortable where like they said something and it triggers you because it's triggering and it makes you feel uncomfortable because it's something you need to heal within yourself. No, I mean like if they say something or if they're doing stuff that goes against your morals completely, or you're really not fucking with how they're doing stuff, like it's just something, or even if they don't do anything, it's just something intuitively, like you keep getting nudges like, hey, I can't mess with this person, like something's off. Because sometimes we get those premonitions of the feelings in our body or in our soul that something's about to go wrong for this reader, or something in their past is about to come up, or they're about to get exposed. Like sometimes we can feel it, and a lot of us as humans, we just don't listen to that inner knowing because we gaslight ourselves into thinking it's just nothing. But honestly, people in my collective, y'all should know better. This is my advanced collective. And at this point, not listening to your intuition can be a matter of life or death. So let's not do that, baby. Okay, but yeah, make sure that if you at any time feel like this is not the reader for me, or this is not somebody that is in my my spiritual tribe anymore, you hit the boot. Yeah. All right. Suggestion number. If you are in a period of time where you're kind of shy, or you're say you're like a little bit more incognito online for right now, for whatever reason, because you're watching from a burner or whatever, because some people will watch from burners simply because not everybody who watch from burners account or watch from a quieter account is weird. Sometimes some people watch from those accounts because if they're watching readings and stuff like that, they're not used to doing stuff like this, or it's something new for them, or their friends or family might be a little bit more judgmental. You know what I'm saying? Like there can be so many reasons why people are watching from an account that is a kind of like a ghost account, or they're watching from their main account and not responding or not liking. If this is you, I'm not judging you, but what I do recommend you do is at least send love and send good energy to the reader that you're watching, because if they're benefiting you in some type of way, if they're helping you spiritually, mentally, or whatever, the least you can do is, if you do pray for them, pray for you guys together as a whole. And if you do benefit from their content, the least you can do is you can literally pause the video, or even while you're watching the video, just say I love you or thank you. Like you can say it out loud, you can say it in your head. Just send love, I love the sound of the water. Just send love, send positivity, send, like you don't, even if you don't pray, send that energy out to your reader. They will feel it, we will feel it, and we are blessed and highly favored, especially when we feel that shit, because it's like, yes, like thank you for just existing, and we honestly really appreciate the fact that we even get to help others and inspire others to do the same, or inspire others to be on the right path in general. Suggestion number, and let's try to walk backward. Be yourself on this app. I don't know why that just came out, but be yourself. Do not pretend to be someone else. Also, don't be afraid to speak your mind. Don't be afraid to call out shit. Also, don't be afraid to help people out in the comment section when they need help, or say if you're watching a reading and you might know a little bit more about a certain topic than the reader, go down in that comment section and type your little heart out. Make sure it's respectful, obviously. But yeah, you're helping out the reader, the collective, and you're bringing more people together from your single comment alone. Don't be afraid to, speak out and speak up with information because your information is needed. Everybody's consciousness is needed. We're all in one divine conscious network, pulling information from all that. But we're all still individuals having different keys to the universe. So don't be afraid to speak up and speak out. If I feel called or drawn to make a part 2 to this video, I will. But honestly, I think I did a good job. If you think so, comment down below, or not. I love you guys, and stay. Oh, my last suggestion. This is not a number. This is just, you know, honorable mention. Stay safe. Stay safe. Even if you're just watching the readers, you know how readers will have head coverings on and their necklaces and stuff like that. They're doing that because they're needing to protect themselves from the energy they're reading. Because sometimes we can tap into some dark stuff because we're trying to warn you about some things. So it is really imperative to if you believe in covering your crown for protection, wear a beanie, wear a hat, wear a headscarf. If you believe in wearing amulets or necklaces, wear a crystal. Wear your cross pendant, wear any pendant, wear your pentagram, anything that you believe that will protect you. It can literally just be a necklace one of your family members gave to you that make you feel safe. Or say, like, you know, you believe in smudging, it keeps you safe. A lot of incense, light some sage, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that you're protecting yourself in your area when you're watching readings. You don't have to do it all the time, but if you feel like you click on a reading, it's a more heavier video, you're like, oh shit. If you, like, you'll get the feelings, like you'll get the intuitive nudges, like, okay, this video is about to be a little bit more, not powerful, but this video is about to be a little bit more deeper, or it's about to touch on some things that are a little bit darker. I will pause the video, put your armor of God, and if you don't want to get anything physical, you don't have to. Just say a little prayer for yourself and the reader, and then continue watching. I love you guys. We are lifted. We're gifted. Y protegidos siempre. Si se puede, si se puede. May God bless you. May God bless you. May God bless you.